Yes, sir. Welcome back to the Playbook. This is episode 1, Unfiltered Truths. Let me lower my music. Alright, in this video, we'll be sharing the dark truth about day trading. Yeah. So, let's get into it. I have a little script by my side, but it's just for reference. Alright, first thing we're going to cover, Glamour versus Reality. This is typically what social media shows you. The big wins, the big bands made in the 10-minute or whatever shit. But what they don't show you is the losses and the hard work that they put in. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, it's gonna take a really long time to turn profitable. Might be shorter for some and longer for others, but that depends on you, You're the only one holding you back. But yeah, they don't show the sleepless nights, the hard work that they put in. When they say, oh, I just made $10,000 in 10 minutes or whatever, they actually mean they made $10,000 in like 2 years, 3 years, because that's actually how long they take to put in the work to turn profitable. Alright, so we have to make it clear that this is the reality. You're gonna have big losses, and we'll get into that later, but this is typically what social media shows versus what reality looks like. Alright, so let's go into the next one. You saying the next one? Damn, bro. Ah, yes. Now, get rich quick scheme. We all know that the reason why we get into day trading, probably because we want to get money fast. But let's get it out of your head, because it's gonna take time. It's gonna take a lot of pain. Do you think you can get into any type of business and just start making money right away? Hell no, bro. You gotta learn from your mistakes. You're gonna go through some shit you probably never had in your life. And then after the long and hard work, the long hours, then you start making some shit. Be it whether it's lessons, money or whatever. But read the screen, man. Success comes from failure. By the way, it took me like 2 hours to make this damn PowerPoint slide. Like goofy as shit. But bear with me. Because this is the truth about day trading, and I'm not hiding anything from you. This is 100% transparent, because I know this, I've been through this, and I'm going through it right now. Alright, so lesson for this slide. It is not a get rich quick scheme. It will take a lot of time, a lot of effort, and a lot of hard work. Alright, next, mental pressure. Day trading won't just test you on your skills. It's going to test all your emotions. Greed, FOMO, anxiety. Nah, there's no anxiety. But it's going to test everything. The pressure is going to be so real. You're going to have a lot of doubt. You're going to question every loss you make. And you're going to be practically fighting yourself more than the market. But emotional control is what separates traders from gamblers. It's what separates success from failure. Because think about this. If you go into the day and you don't follow any of your rules, you break every single one of your rules, you don't be disciplined in the market, you don't have patience, do you think you're gonna get out of this alive? Hell no, bro. You're gonna go back to square one just because you break all your rules. Discipline takes time to build up, and it's not over a single day. It's gonna take weeks, months, maybe even years for some people. But I'm putting this out there so that you get it in your head first, so you know what it's like and the type of mindset you need to have when you get into trading. Damn, this shit is real, bro. What else do I want to say about mental pressure? Let's see, man. Next. I didn't expect this video to be so fast. I thought it's gonna take like an hour. Guess I have less to say because everything is like shown. Anyways, the next slide. Losing is normal. Now, what does this mean? You're gonna take losses. You're gonna take big losses, small losses in trading when you first get into it. But it's completely normal. You can follow all your rules. You can follow everything right. You can be disciplined, but sometimes you're still gonna take the loss. It's about how you manage them that separates you from others. Because if you're gonna let one loss keep you down for so long, then bro, maybe day trading isn't for you. But just think about this. After the losses comes the reward. You just take the lessons. Take the losses as lessons. Learn from them and keep learning from them. And although you might be taking losses, but there's also something called risk management in trading that will keep you alive. It's making your losses as small as possible compared to your winners. That's why we have such rules to keep you from, what was that word? Blowing your account? Yeah. Yeah, bro. And don't revenge trade when you take a loss. A really very bad habit. But you probably are if you first get into day trading because it's gonna take time to build on the discipline and everything. I'm not even there yet, bro. But I know what it will have to take and I'm trying, so losing is normal, get that in your head. Next slide. Environment is everything. Noise, pressure, negativity, all impact your performance. Control your setup. Control your mind. No, what does this? What peppermint on top of it, man? What does this mean? When we talk about environment, I'm not talking about your setup, your laptop, your broker. I typically don't give a shit about all those. When I talk about environment, I'm talking about the noise, the outside noise, and the inside noise that will affect your performance. Now, what is the outside noise? The outside noise typically, I'm sorry to say this, but it might come from your friends or your family because when you tell them, most of them, more often than not, are gonna doubt you. They're gonna say, oh, this is just gambling, man. Why are you taking such risk? You're not gonna amount to anything in life. But there's a way to control all of this. Simply just don't tell them, bro. Because if they don't know, they have nothing to say about it. And isolation is a part of the journey, especially in the early days. Because just think about this. When you're trading, you have to focus on your strategy. You have to sort of know what the market wants to do. Damn. You have to know what the market wants to do. You have to fight yourself in terms of psychology, your emotions. And do you really want the outside noise to pile on top of all of that? Telling you, man, it's not worth it. You're not going to be able to handle it. It's just going to take a toll on everything. It's going to slow you down. So you need to be self-driven. Just believe in yourself. And that should be non-negotiable. Because if you have doubt, then what are you really doing, man? This might not be for you, What song is this, bro? Space Cadet? Damn, bro. Alright. What else? So yeah, just for a start, just don't tell anybody. Just go into this solo. Just grind, put in the work. The results will come later. But have fun in the process, man. It's gonna make the journey much shorter. Now, consistency is key. Show up show up daily, stay disciplined, and follow your plan, whether you trade or not. Now, this is actually a really big thing. Okay, consistency is not about being right every time. It's more about just being consistent over time with your strategy, your mindset, your execution. And consistency means that you're following your process, your rules. You're fine with not trading daily, because if I would rather you stay disciplined, follow your rules, and not take a trade than break your rules and take a dumbass trade and then still lose it. Because let me tell you something I've learned. Even after you break all your rules and not stay disciplined, not have patience, not wait for your setup, it's not a guarantee that you take a win. You're still likely gonna lose. But these things are there sort of as part of risk management. It's to reduce your risk. If you think about it, if you don't take a trade for the day, you didn't take a loss. You stayed disciplined, you kept to your plan, and honestly that is a huge win, because discipline is one of the hardest things to master in the markets. Way harder than coming up with a strategy or winning a trade, because discipline will stick with you for life. And honestly, it's tough, man. Hey bro, but I'm in this with you, man. We can take the loss together. Alright, let's go on to the next slide. This ain't right. Alright, growth. You growth? I don't know. You grow from setbacks, from times you wanted to quit, but you didn't. Just think of it as every mistake made is a step forward if you learn from it. I'm not saying that mistakes are good. I'm saying that it can be good if you learn from it properly. Because let's say, okay, day one, you break your rules, you don't identify that, you're likely gonna just do it over and over again for the whole entirety of your journey. And honestly, that's like huge waste of time. You're gonna be set back for like years. But if you take the time to recognize the mistake, you learn from it, like actually learn from it. You put in work to make sure it never happens again. You study it. Chances are you're gonna sort of master it in weeks, maybe even days. Depends on how fast a learner you are. And I can't guarantee you anything, but the only thing I can guarantee you is if you put in the work, you're definitely gonna get something out of it. It might not be profitability, but it'll definitely be something else. I think that's enough for growth. Oh yeah, nobody starts off perfect, so don't chase perfection. Just start off by learning how to grow and then growing. You make it somewhere, dude. Alright. Damn, this video is really fast. I'm proud of myself, bro. Okay. Now, after you've gone through all that hardship, and all the bullshit. No, I'm just kidding, bro. They're not bullshit if you see them as bullshit. Probably won't make it far, bro. But after you go through everything, you stick with your rules, the reward will eventually come. Talking about the fast car you dream of, the big house, the private planes, the money, the discipline, not the discipline, but the freedom, the financial freedom you long for, it will definitely come eventually. I'm saying the word eventually because I wouldn't know how long it takes. It's going to be different for different people, and it honestly all depends on you. And okay, This is something not on the slides because I gotta whip out my phone for this, bro. Okay, this isn't on the slide, but I'm gonna edit it in. Alright, so I asked ChatGPT why most traders fail and give me a pie chart of it. You're gonna see the pie chart on the screen about right now. Okay, so why most traders fail? ChatGPT gave me inadequate education and mentorship, following signals blindly, underestimating the mental pressure, lack of discipline, breaking rules, giving up too early, over-leveraging and poor risk management, lack of clear strategy, emotional decisions, no journaling, trying to get rich quick. I've mentioned all of these before, but that's not my point. My point is, if you think about it, and I've thought about it, this all actually leads back to giving up. Because let's say you lack discipline, you're breaking rules, you don't turn profitable, you give up. So I told ChatGPT that, and a pie chart came back. He said that, what did he say? I'm gonna show the other pie chart right now. 92% of traders fail because they gave up and they never turned profitable. 8% persevered and eventually turned profitable. I know you might think that, wow, it's only 8%, I'm not going to be the 8%. But let me tell you something. If you're willing to put in the hard work and stay resilient and just don't give up on this journey, I'm going to put another picture on the screen right here. I said, doesn't it ultimate... Damn, bro. I'm not even using crisp. Anyways. I said, doesn't it ultimately mean that 100% of traders who don't quit turn profitable? ChatGPT said yes. So as long as you're willing to not give up, that is like one of the biggest factors to turn profitable in my eyes. I'm not even joking about this. I can be joking about some things, but I'm not joking about this. ChatGPT said 100% of traders who never quit and continuously improve eventually become profitable. So I'm gonna give you the skills you need to have a good understanding and a strong, I wouldn't say strong, but a good basic about the markets and some starters, you know, like confluences and stuff. All this shit works. I know it works. I've made money off it, but I also lost money off it. That's because of my psychology, but I'm not going to use that as an excuse. So, yeah, just learn to stay patient. Recognize that I can't talk. Bro. Recognize that it's going to take a lot of time for you to turn profitable. But just don't give yourself a timeline that you want to turn profitable in 3 years, because the chances are you're not. If you keep telling yourself that at the back of your head, after 2 years and you're still not profitable, you're still going to think, damn, I only got 1 year to turn profitable. You're going to start forcing trades. You're going to start doing all the bullshits you aren't supposed to do. And it's just going to hold you back. So just don't give yourself any timeline. Just go in purely for the journey. Don't give up. What else? There was something I wanted to say, bro. Things like slipping out of my head. Hold up, give me a second, bro. 30 minutes? I say, yep, baby girl, I'ma hit it, baby. Oh, alright. And back to the video. Yeah, so just be process focused, not money focused. Don't care about the outcome, because the outcome will eventually come and you will know it. You've seen it on social media. Although I'm not saying that from my first slide, I'm not saying that social media is bad. I'm just saying it paints a false image of day trading. But as you can see, the rewards are true. those are really that's really the amount they earn. But be in it to learn the skill of trading, because trading gives you the opportunity. Hold up, let me drink water, man. Alright. Okay, trading gives you the opportunity to, honestly, I would say, double your income, triple your income. It's very scalable, because the only thing that is holding you back is your capital. And that's after the skills. After learning the skills. Because after you turn profitable, the only thing that's holding back is the amount of capital you have. And if you're profitable, honestly, if you start from $100, I don't see why you can't turn it to 100,000. Of course, it'll take longer. And the emotional state is probably going to be worse. But if you learn how to not suppress, but recognize them, I believe you can do it. I can't even remember what the next slide is, bro. Alright. Why I'm sharing this? Because, okay, I'm not gonna say that no one has told me in the past on... Hold up, bro. No one gave me what it's gonna take or whatever. Because people have. I just chose not to believe it. But now I do, bro. And I'm telling you to believe it sooner rather than later, because it's only gonna hold you back. And I've been through the pain, and I'm still going through the pain. And I want to help others skip this mistake that I made. Like all the mistakes. Of course, you still have to make them to learn, like really learn. And yeah, that's about it, bro. You deserve to know what's real before it costs you. That's the main point of this slide. So that's about all for Unfiltered Truths. The next one will be about the basics of day trading. So please subscribe for more truths, lesson, and growth. Subscribe. I'll link in the description for my socials. Follow or don't. Leave a like or don't. Save this video somewhere if you need the constant reminder. And I'm gonna be constantly reminding you throughout my videos. Oh yeah, bro. I hope you enjoyed this. You can leave a comment on what I can improve on. Damn, how long is this video even? I don't even know, bro. Oh, it's 20 minutes. 2 hours of making this PowerPoint slide for 20 minutes. Give and take, I guess. I'm doing this for you and also for myself, so it's worth it. So remember what I said, and don't start day trading with money straight away. We'll get into this later. In the next video. But yeah, man, I'm hyped. This is the first video for the playbook. More to come, man. So many episodes. I have about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. 26 videos of the playbook, including this one, so 25 more to go. There might be more. Depends on how I plan them. But yes, I've already planned them. Good job to me, I guess. Yeah, I hope you liked this video. If you did, subscribe to my channel. I'll see you next time. Goodbye. Goodbye.